And we are taping. Hello, everybody. Bonjour tout le monde. Hope you're having a good day. We're going to continue with our snowman. This is going to be part 2. And I will show you the pencils that we'll be using. You can take a screenshot here. And so we're going to use a green combo. 1023 cloud blue, 109 Prussian green, 907 Peacock green, 208 Indanthrone blue, and 1011 Deco yellow. For the carrot, we'll be using the 118 Cadmium orange hue, 1033 mineral orange, 941 light umber. We'll also be using our black pencil throughout for shading. And then for the scarf, we'll also have a red combo, 921 pale vermilion, 122 permanent red, 923 scarlet lake, 1011 deco yellow. So let's get started. Should we zoom in? All right. So let's start with the hat's color, which is the hold on here, ochre combo. Okay, so the first on our, we'll start with the lightest. Okay, so we're going to start with the cream, 914. So here on top, we're going to have the cream. We color it all in, and then we skip one and color, skip one and color, skip one and color, skip one and color. We'll do that all the way down. Whoops. Okay. Where's my eraser? So the Derwent battery operated eraser. All right, brush everything away. Okay, on this side here, we'll do the opposite. So we'll start the second one in cream, skip one, color one, all the way down. All the way down. All right. Then on the side here, we'll start with ochre and finish with ochre here. Well, cream, sorry. We'll do the middle one here in the ochre combination. We'll start in the with the cream, which will be our ochre. So color one, skip one, color one, skip one, color one. So we'll skip one, color one, skip, color, skip, color. Okay, so we're done with the cream. The next on our list is Jasmin 1012. Jasmin, here you are. So we'll go very lightly over it. We're going very, very lightly over all of the cream. almost done. Okay. Then we'll go in with the yellow ochre, 942. We'll go on the edges, all of the edges. I'm going to sharpen this. So all the edges. And then a little bit more than the edge. I have to go softly. I was going too hard there. I don't realize it sometimes because I'm just naturally heavy-handed. I was looking forward to seeing this scarf colored. I was debating which color, you know. The ochre one with the green. We'll be going in now with the darkest umber, light umber. So on against the line. We can go in with the yellow ochre and blend it in a little bit. There's little lines there. We can go with the umber and follow these little lines. Let me close zoom in just so, to make sure you get these ones. See, there's some little lines there, some little lines there, there, there. I'll take the ochre and blend this in. I can fix the middle here with the cream. Make sure I keep my lightest area. So I'm just trying to fix my blending here, which apparently were not so great. That's better. That's better. It's nice when you start seeing a contrast. Like that. There we go. So we know our darkest to lightest. And if a line is too harsh, then we just go back with a color just to blend it in more. Right, so we have our darkest over here, which needs to be blended with the ochre. So you're trying to, I don't know if I was in view. Okay. Okay, let's start with the yellow ochre here. And then we have a very light area here. So here it's darker and here lighter. This is our transition area. And when we go in over the ochre with our umber, to have a nice transition here, we can blend it, the two together. So that's a nice transition. Our next color, Jasmin 1012. See, it blends in really well. And we'll have a transition area. After that, we have the sand 940. So we'll go over that transition area, and then we add another. So this transition area is one layer. The other one can be, as long as the paper takes it, you can go ahead. We'll go in with the cream in the transition area, and then we can finish off. Go back in just a bit, just so we don't see the line. So this is what with time, you just try it a few times, and then after that you're good to go. So I heard in the grapevine that one of our friends here ordered a Dal 133. So I'm looking forward to her receiving it, trying it out, giving me her how she liked it. With Prismacolors, that's what saved me from giving them up. Actually, I had given them up. They kept breaking all the time. I had bought like maybe 5 in the beginning, and I had bought polychromos as well. And I tried both to see which I prefer, and I gave up on Prisma. I mean, they were breaking all the time. So after coloring a while, I was using the polychromos and following a lot of tutorials. And I noticed they were using the doll 133 with the Prismas. And it was really very much recommended. So I said, oh, I'm going to try that. So I got the sharpener, and it's fantastic. That's when I adopted Prismas. I said, okay, I'm good to go. I need the big set. Let's go. So, are you liking this ochre? It's different than always using the same colors, so it's different for me. The first Christmas page I did was a lot of violets, purples, and the second one was reds and greens. And now it's blue and ochre. Shall we try some green in these? Would be fun to see, right? Let's try that out. I have one left here on this side of the scarf. Do you see? Oh, no, you don't see that one, so I'll just go straight to green. So our green combo, we need cloud blue, $10.23, Prussian green, $109, Peacock green, $907, Indanthrone blue, $208, and Deco yellow, $10.11. All right, let's get started. So we're going to start lightly with the 208 Indanthrone blue. Make sure it's nice and sharp. I'm going to do the sides here. And then with the Peacock green, 907, we go on top. A little transition area. With the Prussian 109, we'll go on top and a little bit in the transition area. Then with the yellow, oh, no, with the blue, the 1023 cloud blue, we'll mix all this together. And we'll finish off with the Deco yellow 1011. There shouldn't be any tooth left afterwards. So that's our green. And to make it a little bit lighter, I'm going to go in with the white, just in the center. Just get a little bit lighter shade. There. And I can do the same thing with the ochres. That's it. That's our color. So we just repeat that. So Indanthrone blue 208, Peacock green 907, we'll do a little transition area. Prussian green 109. Then with 1023 cloud blue, we mix everything together. Go in with the yellow. And lighten it up with the white. Like that. We'll go do the candy cane. We'll do the candy cane red and green. So let's just get this one here done. Prussian green. Cloud blue 1023. Mix everything up. All the ingredients are there. It's time to mix. We'll go in the center with the yellow, the Deco yellow, 1011. And then with the white, we'll lighten that up. There. There we go. I'm going to darken the ochre a little bit here. I want it to be a bit darker. There's all right, so now we have an idea how that's going to look. So let's get our candy cane here. Sorry about that. There. All right, so let's start with our blue on the outline. Our peacock green. The little transition area. Our Prussian green on top of that with a little bit of a transition area. With our light blue, we will come mix all of this together. The area is small, so I don't have to go all the way out to the blue. With the yellow, we'll lighten that up. Just the center. And with the white, all right, I'm just going to add some green here. I want this to be really green. Let's do another one. Indanthrone. Peacock. Prussian. Blend that into the center. Deco yellow and just in the center. Actually, I'm not going to put the white because I like the color that we have there. Indanthrone. Peacock. We'll also leave a little transition area with the peacock. Peacock green. The Prussian, go over it, and transition area. And then with the blue, cloud blue, 1023, we mix everything together. And then go in the center with the Deco yellow. When I turned my pencil to get the sharp area, the yellow just popped out. It makes a huge, huge difference. Wow. Okay, let's try the red and see what that looks like. So for the red, so 921 pale vermilion, 122 per minute red, 923 Scarlet Lake, 1011 Deco yellow. And it's the same thing, right? We start off with our Scarlet Lake. Several layers, and then one layer for the transition. Our second color, permanent red. We go in this transition area. We mix everything together. We don't see any harsh line now. And we'll add a transition area. We'll go in with 921 pale vermilion. We'll go several times over this transition area into the other color. And we don't see a line in between one and the other. And then with our yellow, we'll come and mix. Oh, we forgot the transition area. Let's get a transition area here. So that's with our yellow. There. All right, so let's start with the Scarlet Lake. I want to sharpen it. It just leaves so much more pigment when it's sharpened. After that, it's the permanent red 122. And then the 921 Pale Vermilion. And the Deco Yellow. Just make sure it's not dirty. In the center. We're blending in a little bit of the red. There. That's a very pretty combo. All right. Scarlet Lake 923. Permanent Red 122. $9.21 Pale Vermilion. And last but not least, Deco Yellow 1011. In the middle, we can blend in a little bit from the surrounding area. The reds. Make sure you don't have any teeth left. Tooth. It's tooth. I looked it up. It's tooth. So I have to keep saying tooth. Okay. So let's go back in with our Scarlet Lake. The next one will be, this will be green, this will be red. Am I still in camera, guys? Tell me. Am I still in camera? Yes. Good. I can do the next one at the same time while I'm at it, right? It goes faster if I do each one that's the same. Permanent Red. Pale Vermilion. Deco Yellow. Oh, I could have done the other one at the same time. Let's blend all of that together. Okay, let's get our green combo out. Okay, so the other one's so small I don't find it in my cup. It's not that small, but the cup is taller. Okay, so we'll start over with our Indanthrone blue. And I won't touch this ribbon here. Let's try to do all of them. Since we're holding that pencil in our hands, we might as well. Peacock green. Prussian green. And then what's the next one? Deco Yellow. So we blend everything together. Now, isn't that candy cane pretty? I can't even eat it. It's so pretty. I would want to do that. Okay, I'm going to... There we go. Indanthrone. After the scarf, we'll get some colors on our snowman. Peacock green. Want to leave a little bit of a transition area. I hope I'm taping. Yeah, phew. Oh my God. It's happened a couple of times. I wasn't taping. I was like, oh no. Prussian green. Yeah, we'll continue with this snowman. I think for the scarf, you can figure out the rest, right? It's all the same. Okay, and then did I use... Yeah, I used the cloud blue to mix everything up. Then I went in with the Deco yellow, only in the light area. I'm going to go back in with my Prussian green, just to make sure there's no tooth there, because I've noticed a few tooth. There we go. And then I'll go over that, just the lightest area with the white. There we go. Oh, that's looking good. All right. So with the cloud blue, we'll start working on the snowman. All right, so everywhere there's dots there, we'll be coming in with some darker shades as well, right under the scarf as well. We'll be coming back with a darker shade. Around the button, we'll be coming back with a darker shade. A little bit of darker around the scarves. A little bit darker here. Everywhere where Hanna has left dots will be a bit darker. All right, so let's take out this slate blue slate. So blue slate. Yeah, I didn't think I would get this far today, so I didn't take it out. Blue slate. Okay. I love that blue around the snowman. All right, so let's go over what we just did with the slate blue. I was mostly mapping out where I thought the shades would be going. So I just followed what was already there. So if you have any coloring books, which coloring books do you have? Do you color in them? Because sometimes people have a lot of coloring books, but they haven't colored in them. And yeah, I would love to know what coloring books you have. Like and subscribe. That would really help me out. And if you have a question, don't be shy, or you want to share what is happening with your coloring life. All right. It's coming along. And in this little background, I used non-photo blue, so I'm going to come in with the non-photo blue. First, I'm going to do the Posca. So, this ochre to the blue, we don't see the black lines, so I'm going to leave them there. And for the snowman, I'm going to go ahead and just do a little white line just beside the black line, because the black line, we don't see it. It has some very dark blue over it, so you can stay there. And all these little dots, I can go over them with other dots, white dots. Go over this line. Do you have your music on or your television? I don't put music on mine because it might not be everybody's jam, you know? That's not my jam. So that way you get to put on what you like to put on. A little line over here. So when my Posca goes too far, I can erase it by using a pencil and just sculpting away what I don't want. See this black line here, we won't see it because of the Indanthrone that goes down. So we don't need to put any white there. All right. Okay, we're gonna go in with our white and powder blue. So first I'm going to go in with the white and blend this out, the color that I have here. I'm going to blend it all out. There we go. I don't even need the powder blue. This is, I'm satisfied with. I might just take out the non-photo blue. Some people do their snowmen with gray, like a light gray, cool gray. But I like blue. I'm a blue girl. I'm pressing quite hard. I want everything to blend. I want the white to blend it. If it doesn't blend enough, I'll add just a little bit of the powder blue. A bit of powder blue here. I was thinking of that the other day. The colors that you see on your screen can change from one phone to another, one computer to another, God forbid, one TV, because some people might be watching on TV. So what you see with your eye needs to please you. So while you're coloring, you'll have to go with the color that you like. Coming along. Okay. The non-photo blue, I'm going to sharpen that. And go just a little bit on the edges. This line here. With a little bit of Posca. When you buy a Posca at the store, you can ask the sales lady to start it up for you. And when you've done that a couple of times, then you'll be able to do it yourself and you'll have had the example. Okay, this side here. So as you can see, I'm mostly just going around the edge. The shaded area. That. And with the Indanthrone blue 208, okay, I should do my buttons on this side with the non-photo blue. I'm going to do a very thin line with the Indanthrone blue. As thin as can be. under the scarf. Okay, I'm going to sharpen my white completely. I'm going to go in and just fade this line out a little bit. There, that's pretty. Let's do one side on this side of the scarf. So with the white, we're just working it in. We're letting a little bit of it come out onto the paper. Okay, all right. With the brown umber, I'm going to shade the bottom of this scarf here because it's overlapping a little bit. So you would have some shade here. Okay. The fringe on the scarf, we'll want some green. So let's take the Prussian green and just do a couple of areas. And then with the ochre, yellow ochre 942. Okay. So I'm going to let you do your homework. You finish the scarf exactly like we did here. And you can do the bottom here with the snowman. Or maybe I'll do that with you in the next time. And then twigs, the birds, the face. Oh, let's get that carrot done. Let's go in with the 921 Pale Vermillion. A very light coat. And then the Scarlet Lake. $9.23. I'll go back in with the Pale Vermillion. I'll blend that out with the Deco yellow. Now it's no more tooth, so I can do a little bit of detail work. So the bottom of the carrot with the light umber, even on the outside there's going to be a bit of shade, and then all the little lines here with a black, I will outline the bottom of the carrot. On the outside as well. I might need, let's try a ochre on top of this. Between the lines there. Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, okay. Maybe with some white. I'm gonna have to get some orange out. The orange 918. There we go. All right. We can go in with the black for the eyes. The stones for the mouth. The eyebrow. And with the Posca, we'll add just a bit of line here in the eyebrow. Like that. One dot in the eye. And one dot on each rock. There's always a little shiny area somewhere. Okay, so I will be back with you very soon, and yeah, I like that red and green with that blue. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Maybe I should do the hair that color. The buttons, the birds. Gives it a bit of life. All right. So can let me know in comments if you agree or not. So take care, everybody. See you soon.